Hi guys, it's me Stephanie here with our daily Disney devotional, and today, the wind is blowing. I'm going to be reading hold on, number 96. Let me put my hair behind my ear here so it won't be quite as crazy. Rafiki's Planet Watch. Can you believe this is our 96th devotional? We only have 4 more to go and we'll be finished. You can probably figure out what we're going to do today, especially if you read last night's devotional. I mentioned it in the last one that you had to ride the Wildlife Express train to even get to Rafiki's Planet Watch. So let's go there today and explore what all there is to see. Rafiki's Planet Watch is really not an attraction by itself, but instead is considered to be a separate attraction of the park, like Africa, Asia, and Discovery Island. It technically includes 3 separate sections that could all be considered attractions, but we're going to combine them into this one entry. This used to be called Conservation Station when the park first opened. That's what I remember it as. It is the only section of the park not connected to the central hub of Disney and Discovery Island. It's only connected to Africa by way of the train. The 3 sections include the Habit, Conservation Station, and the Affection Station. The first 2 are basically behind the scenes looks at how animals are cared for. The latter is a petting zoo of sorts where you can interact with the animals. I read one piece of advice that stated if you are going to do this section of the park, get there as early in the first thing in the morning. The reason is because the morning is when everything gets done, such as feeding the animals, giving them their medicines, etc. Sometimes in the morning you can even find Rafiki himself meditating on the floor to start the day. Okay. Rafiki's Planet Watch also includes several endangered species that you can learn about. Altogether, there are 29 endangered species featured at Animal Kingdom. As expected, this includes tons of hidden Mickeys that you can search for. You can also see gorilla training, as well as try your hand at controlling special cameras in the different animals' habitats to see if you can search out the ones that are hiding. As I mentioned, Rafiki's also includes 29 different endangered species. An endangered species is one that has been classified by the IUCN, the International Union for Conservation of Nature, as likely to become extinct. I can remember as a child when the bald eagle got put on the endangered list, and it was such a big deal. People all around our country feared that our national animal was becoming extinct. Strict guidelines were put in place to protect these birds, and subsequently they have officially been removed from this list, as is announced during the Up Bird Adventure Show. Unfortunately, many animals didn't make it off the list and did indeed become extinct. I'm sorry, I'm having such a hard time reading. Disney is doing a service by letting the public know about these unfortunate creatures and educating guests on how they can help. So here's a question today. Are Christians an endangered species? It seems to be that Christians in this world are becoming less and less of an influence. The world in general seems to be more and more tolerant every day of worldly views and ideas that are not of the Bible. The world seems to be more accepting of sinful practices, and the times move on, and the voice of Christians and God's word has become less accepted or even considered. One recent article published on the internet stated that Christians are the most endangered minority in the world. That statement shocked me and scared me, particularly because of the word minority. Why have we gone from a Christian majority to an endangered minority? Aren't Christians supposed to be the vocal and stand up for their beliefs? Jesus told us in John 15:19 that we are not of the world. In fact, he says that the world will hate us. I think sometimes we, myself included, think that as long as we don't partake in worldly practices, we are fine. However, we have to go further than that and share and tell others the message of Christ as well. I need to take time to really explore this area the next trip. I haven't gone really to spend a lot of time there. I know I would enjoy it and I would learn a lot. It is unfortunate that many animals featured are endangered and will most likely become extinct one day. My hope and prayer today is that Christians do not follow suit. We all need to do our part to follow the first and second commandment of God, stated in Luke 10:27. We need to first love God and love our neighbor second. Part of loving our neighbor includes telling them what is right and wrong and helping them with any struggles. It's not an easy task, but it's so important that we spread Christianity and keep it from becoming extinct. Wow, that's kind of eye-opening. It is for me, and I hope it is for you as well. This was a good one. I will see you tomorrow.